Okay, good morning, students. So, we are in the middle of Unit 4. In the previous class, we have seen the stability tests. We are having the two different stability tests or stability methods to find the stability. Those are the bilinear transformation, and the second one is Jury stability test. Two different methods or tests are there in order to determine the stability. The first one is Jury stability test and the second one is bilinear transformation method. So in the previous class we have seen the correspondence regarding to the bilinear transformation method. That means how the bilinear transformation is going to be applied and how the stability is going to be checked. Initially we have to convert the jet plane into R plane. Initially we have to convert the jet plane into R plane by just simply substituting the transformation equation, that is z is equal to r plus 1 divided by r minus 1. That means with the substitution of this particular component in z, the jet plane is going to be converted into the r plane. And after that, with the application of the RH criteria table and with the analysis of the first column of this particular table, we can estimate or determine the stability of the system. Stability of the system. So for this reason, that bilinear transformation method is called as modified RH criteria method. Modified RH criteria method. Okay. So initially we have to convert the jet plane into the R plane with the substitution of z is equal to r plus 1 divided by r minus 1. And after that, with the application of the RH table, we can estimate whether the roots are going to be placed on the left hand side of the R plane or right hand side of the R plane. If the roots are going to be placed on the left hand side of the R plane, then we can justify that the poles or the roots of this particular characteristic equations lies within the unit circle. Characteristic equation lies within the unit circle. Okay. So based upon this particular concept, we have gone through some of the problems. Okay. So for this today's class, we will solve one more problem based upon the bilinear transformation method, and after that we will move on to the second stability test, that is jury stability test. Jury stability test. Okay. So let us go through the problem. So this is the statement of the problem. That means this is the characteristic equation we are having. That is z cube minus 1.25 z square minus 1.375 z minus 0.25 is equal to 0. So this is the characteristic equation we are having. So in the previous class, I have told that apply the RH criteria method. That means apply the RH criteria table for the characteristic equation having order from 3 onwards. For order less than 3, just with the estimation of this particular form, that means just substituting this particular z is equal to r plus 1 divided by r minus 1, and we are going to get the equation regarding to the r plane, and with just observation we can say the stability of the system. But from order number 3 onwards, you have to frame the RH criteria table, and you have to estimate the stability of the system. Okay, so in this one, the equation is going to start from z power 3. That means the order of the system is z cube. So you have to frame the RH criteria table. So initially, before framing the RH criteria table, you have to substitute. You have to substitute the z is equal to r plus 1 divided by r minus 1. That means you have to substitute this particular component and you have to convert the z plane to the r plane. Z plane to the r plane initially. So z cube, z has to be replaced with r plus 1 divided by r minus 1. You have substituted in this particular equation. So upon certain calculations, upon certain calculations, you are going to get, upon certain calculations, you are going to get the characteristic equation as minus 1.875 r cube plus 3.875 r square plus 4.875 r plus 1.125. 1.125. So this is the characteristic equation we are having. So without framing the RH criteria table, we can say this particular system is an unstable system. Why? Because there occurs a sign change. There occurs a sign change. That is, all the coefficient values of this particular characteristic equation is not having the same sign. It is having a different sign. That means the starting value of r cube is having a negative value. Is having a negative value. Okay. So without framing the RH criteria table, we can say with observation, this particular equation or the system is not a stable system. Is not a stable system. Why? Because one root is there on the right hand side of the r plane. That means which is going to resembles in z plane as one root is going to be there outside the unit circle. Outside the unit circle. Okay. So after the framing of the RH criteria table also, we can say that the coefficient values of, that means the first column values are not having the same sign. Is not having the same sign. So we can say that the first column of the Routh-Hurwitz table having one sign change. So one root is going to be lies on the right hand side of the R plane, and with corresponding to the Z polynomial, one root is going to be there outside the unit circle. Outside the unit circle. So we can say this particular system is a unstable system. Unstable system. Okay. So in this way, we are going to estimate the stability of the system. Initially, I am once again telling that the characteristic equation will be given in Z plane. You have to convert the Z plane into R plane with the substitution of transformation function, that is Z is equal to R plus 1 divided by R minus 1. And after that, you have to frame the RH criteria table. Based upon that particular table, you have to estimate the stability of the system. You have to estimate or determine the stability of the system. Okay. So in this way, we are going to solve the problems regarding to the bilinear transformation. Okay. So in the next class, we will see more number of problems based upon this particular bilinear transformation method, as well as the Jury stability test, which we are going to discuss now. Okay. So the next method we are having is Jury stability test. Jury stability tests. Okay. So let us have a nth order equation in terms of the Z plane. Let us have a nth order equation in terms of the Z plane as f of z is equal to an into z power n plus an minus 1 into z power n minus 1 plus so on up to a2 into z square plus a1 into z plus a0 is equal to 0. Let us have a nth order equation in z, which is given as f of z is equal to an into z power n plus an minus 1 into z power n minus 1 plus so on up to a2 into z square plus a1 into z plus a0 is equal to 0, where these coefficients, that means the coefficients from a0, a1, a2 and so on up to an minus 1 and an are the real coefficients, Assume that this particular coefficient an is positive. So so we can estimate the stability of the criteria using the coefficient of the first f of z. That means the following table is going to be used to determine the stability of the system. Okay, so it is not similar to the RHS criteria table. It is somewhat different. To try to concentrate on this particular one. Okay, so we are going to frame. It is having several number of rows. That means the rows are going to start from z power 0, z power 1, z power 2 and so on up to z power n minus 1 and z power n. Okay, the rows are not going to start from z power n. It is starting from z power 0. That means initial value here. Z power 0 value is here. Okay, the row is going to start from z power 0, z power 1, z power 2 and so on up to z power n minus k and so on up to z power n minus 1 and z power n. So the coefficient values of z power 0 is a0, z power 1 is a1, z power 2 is a2 and z power n minus k is a n minus k and z power n minus 1 is a n minus 1 and z power n is a. So first row has to be represented like this. That means from Z0 to Z1. And second row, while coming to the second row, it must be a vice versa to the first row. It must be a vice versa to the first row means here the first row is going to start from A0, A1, A2, so on up to AN. While coming to the second row, it has to be reciprocal to this particular first row. So the second row is going to start from an. That means this an is going to be placed here. An minus 1 is second value, an minus 2 is third value, and so on up to a power k, a1 and a0. That means initially we have to frame the table from z0 to z power n. Z0 to z power n. The second row is nothing but the vice versa or the reciprocal of this particular first row. That means the second row has to be starts from an, minus 1, an minus 2 and so on up to ak and so on up to a1 and a0. Okay, so the third table has to be starts from b0, b1, b2, b0, b1, b2 and so on up to bn minus 1, bn minus k and so on up to bn minus 1. And the fourth row is nothing but the reciprocal of this particular third row. That means the starting value has to be starts from bn minus 1, bn minus 2, bn minus 3 and so on up to bk and so on up to b1, b0. And fifth row is going to be starts from c0, c1, c2 and so on up to cn minus 2. And sixth row is nothing but the reciprocal of this particular fifth row, which is going to start from cn minus 2, cn minus 3, cn minus 4 and so on up to c0. So this third row is going to be obtained. The third row values, that means b0, b1, b2 so on up to this particular values are going to be obtained from the calculation part of first row and second row. The b0, b1, b2 so on up to bn minus 1 or bn values are going to be obtained based upon the calculation of the first row and second row. And similarly, The C0, C1, C2 values are going to be obtained based on the calculation of the third row and fourth row. Third row and fourth row. Up to how many rows this particular equation is going to be goes up to 2n minus 3, up to 2n minus 3, where n is nothing but the order of the equation. N is nothing but the order of the equation. Okay, so up to 2n minus 3, that means how many rows has to be placed in this particular jury stability table? Up to 2n minus 3 rows, where n is nothing but the order of the equation. That means if the order of the equation is supposed to be 3, 2 into 3 is 6, 6 minus 3, 3. That means 3 particular rows has to be there in this particular jury stability test. 3 particular tables means the first row has to be started from Z0 and up to Zn. The second row is nothing but from reciprocal of this first row, and based upon this first table, first one and second one, the third table is going to be there, B0, B1, B2 and so on up to Bn minus 1 and Bn minus k. Okay. So the elements which are going to be there in third row, the elements which are going to be there in third row, that means B0, B1, B2 are going to be calculated with a basic element table, that is Vk is equal to A0, An minus k, An, Ak. This is the table which is used to calculate the values of B0, B1, B2 and so on up to Bn minus 1 or Bn. That means if B0 has to be calculated, k is nothing but the 0 value. K is nothing but the 0 value. B0. For B0, k value is 0. Therefore, B0 is equal to, or B0 is equal to A0 into A n minus k. N value is, let us suppose the order of the equation is 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. That means A0, A3, A3 and A0. Okay. If you want to calculate the value, that is B1, the k value is 1 and n value is 3. Therefore, A0, A3 minus 1, that means A2, A3 and AK. AK value is A1. If you want to calculate the value of B2 is equal to A0, A2 minus, sorry, A3 minus 2, that is A1, A3 and A2. Okay. So, in this way, we are going to calculate the values regarding to the third row. And after that, in order to frame the fourth row is nothing but the reciprocal of this particular third, or vice versa of this particular third row. Third row is nothing but the reciprocal or vice versa of this particular table. Okay. So after that, the fifth row is going to start from C0 and C2 values. So for determining the values of C0 or Ck, we are going to have another table, that is B0, Bn minus 1 minus k, Bn minus 1 and Bk. And after the calculation of the C values, we can go for the T values. So up to how many rows this particular jury stability table is going to frame? Up to 2n minus 3, where n is nothing but the order of the equation. N is nothing but the order of the equation. Okay. So after framing the table, that means before framing the table, we have to satisfy some of the conditions. That means this particular polynomial f of z has to satisfy the necessary and sufficient conditions so that no roots are going to be lies on the right hand side or outside the unit circle. Okay. So those conditions are, those conditions are f of 1. That means in the polynomial of f of z, you have to substitute z is equal to 1. Z is equal to 1. So after substitution of z is equal to 1, you have to get the value f of z should be greater than 0. F of z should be greater than 0. And after that, you have to substitute minus 1. Z is equal to minus 1. Z is equal to minus 1. So if you substitute z is equal to minus 1 for a even order polynomial, that means if the order has to be start from 0 to 4, 6, that means if the order of the polynomial has to be start from even number, that particular value has to be more than 0, or if a odd polynomial is going to be there, the order of the equation is odd, that f of minus 1 should be less than 0. F of minus 1 should be less than 0. F of minus 1 should be greater than 0 for even order equation, that means even order polynomial, and f of minus 1 should be less than 0 for odd order of the equation, odd order of the equation. Okay, this is the first condition has to be satisfied for the stability. And next one, a naught value should be less than an. That means the constant value has to be less than the starting value. The constant value means this is the polynomial table. A naught should be less than an. That means this particular constant value has to be less than to the starting value of the polynomial. A naught value should be less than the starting value of the polynomial. Okay. And next, b naught should be greater than bn minus 1. C naught should be greater than Cn minus 2. That means in this particular jury stability table, B naught should be greater than Bn minus 1, C naught should be greater than Cn minus 2, and P naught should be greater than P3. That means B naught value should be more when compared with the Bn minus 1. B naught value should be more when compared with the Bn minus 1. Okay, so only a naught should be less than an, and remaining values has to be more than the ending value. Okay, so for a second order system, that means the order of the system n is equal to 2. The jury establishment contains only one row. The jury stability condition consists of only one row. Therefore, requirements are listed as f of 1 should be greater than 0, and order of the equation is 2. Therefore, f of minus 1 should be greater than 0, and a naught should be less than a. That means a naught should be less than a. A naught should be less than a. Okay, so this is the necessary and sufficient conditions, and this is the way how we are going to frame the table regarding to the jury stability test. Okay, once again I am going to explain this one. Let us consider a nth order equation which is in z as an z power n minus 1 z power n minus 1 and so on up to a naught a1z into plus a naught. So all these coefficients are going to be considered as the real coefficients. So after that, we have to frame the table according to the coefficients of this particular polynomial. So initially, how many rows has to be framed? The rows has to be framed up to 2n minus 3, where n is nothing but the order of the equation. Okay. So initially, the first row is going to consist of values from z0 to z power n. Z0 to z power n. That means the coefficient of this particular polynomial is a0, a1, a2 and so on up to an. And second row is going to be the reciprocal or the vice versa of this particular first row. reciprocal or the vice versa of this particular first row. an, an minus 1, an minus 2, and so on up to an, a naught. And third row is based upon the calculation of the first row and second row. That is, let us suppose that particular values are b0, b1, b2, and so on up to bn minus k into bn minus 1. So the fourth row is nothing but the reciprocal of this particular third row. And fifth row is going to be comes from the calculation part of the third row and fourth row. Calculation part of the third row and fourth row. Let us suppose that particular values are C0, C1, C2, and so on up to Cn minus 2. And sixth row is nothing but the reciprocal of Cn minus 2, Cn minus 3, and so on up to Cn. So up to how many rows this particular table is going to be framed means up to 2n minus 3. Up to 2n minus 3 rows. So the third row values, that is b0, b1, b2, and so on up to bn minus 1, these are the values has to be obtained from the calculation part of the first row and second row. First row and second row. So in order to obtain the values of b0, b1, and so on up to bn minus 1, we are having a standard table, that is bk is equal to modulus of a0, an minus 1, an minus k, an, and ak. Bk is equal to a0, an minus k, an, and ak. Okay, so initially if you want the value b0, k value is nothing but 0. Therefore, b0 is equal to a0, an minus k, where n is nothing but the order of the equation and k is the value you have to determine. So let us suppose the order of the equation is 3 and b0 value has to be calculated. So the first value is a0 and the second value is a3 minus 0. That means a3, and n value is also a3 and k value is also a0. This is the table regarding to the b0, and b1 is equal to a0, a3 minus 1, that is a2, a3, and a1. Okay, so in this way you have to determine the values regarding to the b0. So after obtaining the values of the b0, that means the third row has been obtained, and the fourth row is going to be obtained from the reciprocals of this particular third row. So therefore, after that, if you want to calculate the values for ck, this is the particular table, element table we are having, and for the calculation of the dk, this is the particular table. Okay, so in this way, up to 2n minus 3 rows, the equation or the Jury stability table is going to be goes up. Okay, so after that, we have to satisfy the necessary and sufficient conditions so that no roots are going to be lies on the left and right hand side of the R plane and also within the outside the unit circle. Those conditions are f of 1 has to be, that means f of 1 value should be more than 0, f of minus 1 value should be less than 0 for odd order equations, and it should be more than 0 for even order equation. And after that, a0 value should be less than an, b0 value should be greater than bn minus 1, c0 value should be greater than cn minus 2, and so on. Okay, these are the constraints values. Okay, so based upon this, let us solve one problem according to this Jury stability tests. Okay, so this is the statement of the problem. Find the stability of the system with characteristic equation f of z is equal to z square minus 0.25. Z square minus 0.25. Okay, so you have to compare this particular equation with the standard equation which we have taken, that is n value is, that is the order of the equation is 2. Therefore, The standard equation is a2 into z square plus a1 into z power 1 into plus a0 is equal to 0. So just comparing this particular equation with the standard equation, we are having the a2 value is 1, a1 value is 0, and a0 value is minus 0.25. So the necessary and sufficient conditions is f of 1 value should be more than 0 and the order of the equation is also 2. Therefore, f of minus 1 value should be also greater than 0. The first value is f of 1. This f of 1 should be greater than 0 and f of minus 1 should be greater than 0 for even order equation. Therefore, f of 1 value is, that substitution z is equal to 1. We are having 1 minus 0.25, that is 0.75. It is more than 0. And f of minus 1 value is minus 1 whole square, it is 1, minus 0.25, it is 0.75. It is also more than 0. Therefore, f of 1 value is 0 and f of minus 1 value is also 0. So after that you have to estimate the constraint condition, that is a0 should be less than an. That means modulus of a0 should be less than an. Modulus of a0 should be less than an. Okay. So the modulus of a0 should be less than an means n is nothing but order of the equation, that is 2. Therefore, a0 value is modulus of 0.25, that is 0.25 is less than 1. Okay. So for second order equation, how many rows are going to be obtained? 2 into 2 minus 3. 2 into 2 means 4 minus 3. That is only one row is going to be obtained. Therefore, with the observation only, with simple observation, we can say the stability of the system. That means the f of 1 value is also more than 0 and f of minus 1 is also more than 0 and a0 0.25 is less than 1. Therefore, we can say this particular system is a stable and all the roots are going to lie within the unit circle of the Z. Plane. So this particular system is said to be a stable system. This particular system is going to be said to be a stable system. Okay. So only one row is going to be obtained. That means 2n minus 3 rows. 2 into order of the equation is 2. Therefore 2 into 2 4. 4 minus 3, that is only one row. So for second order equation, there is no need to frame any Joule stability table. Just with a simple observation, you can say whether this particular system is stable or not with satisfying the initial conditions. That is, f of 1 should be greater than 0. F of minus 1 is also should be greater than 0. Why? It is a even order equation, and a0 value, modulus of a0 value should be greater than should be less than a. Okay. So all the conditions has been satisfied for the second order equation. So we can say this particular system is a stable system and all the roots of the equation lies within the unit circle with respect to the Z plane. So this particular system is said to be a stable system. Okay. So for the order of the equations more than 3, that means from 3 onwards, so let's suppose the order of the equation is 3. How many rows are going to be obtained? 2 into 3, that is 6 minus 3, 2n minus 3. N value is 3. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. That means 3 rows has to be obtained for the third order equation. 3 rows means how many rows? These are the 3 rows. The first row is nothing but the values regarding to this particular polynomial, and the second row is nothing but the reciprocal of this first row, and third row is b0, b1, b2 and so on up to bn minus 1. Okay. So in this way you have to estimate the stability of the system. So Next, we are going to calculate the stability of the system, that is f of z is equal to z cube minus 1.25 z square minus 1.375 z minus 0.25, which is the same table regarding the bilinear transformation. So we are about to close the class. Why? Because the time has been reached. So in the next class, we will see this problem, and also we will solve different number of problems based upon this bilinear transformation method and Jury stability method. Okay. So with this, I am going to wind up the class for today. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.